Never in my life did I think that there'd be so much media coverage over the WNBA or women's basketball in general. But over the past year plus, we've seen a lot of it, and it's for one specific reason: Caitlin Clark. That is the reason that women's basketball is getting so much attention. That is the reason why the WNBA is actually being covered on massive sports talk shows and on YouTube channels and things like that. It's not because of all the other players. It's not because of the competitive nature of the league. It's not because the players that built it and made the spot for Caitlin Clark, they're the reason people are tuning in. No, it's Caitlin Clark. And the hate that the WNBA and the mainstream media has for Caitlin Clark, it's palpable. There's a reason. WNBA players are jealous that it's a straight white girl who's getting all this attention instead of black lesbians. The media upset for the very same reasons. Well, Pat McAfee decided to kick off his show this morning defending Caitlin Clark and telling everyone in the media that if you're trying to pretend that it's any reason other than Caitlin Clark as to why people are paying attention, you're fucking insane. Pat McAfee credits Caitlin Clark with the entire rise of the WNBA. There's one white bitch who is a superstar. Now, we're going to get to that comment, and Pat McAfee eventually had to issue an apology for calling her a white bitch, which I think that's kind of white bitch made of you, Pat McAfee, to apologize for it, but his point did come across nonetheless. He started out with basically this PowerPoint presentation about how everyone in the woke sports media is effectively saying, well, you know, this rookie class is just so interesting. This rookie class with the WNBA is interesting. No, it's one fucking person that is rising the tide here, that is taking the WNBA to being an actual talking point, and it's fucking Caitlin Clark. Let's listen to some of this.
All right, let's go to the top 5 rated games just so we can see it. Okay, so number 1's Fever and Sun. That's the first game as a debut, obviously. First time this building sold out since 2003, by the way. And then Fever at Liberty, okay. Sun at the Fever, okay, that's sweet. Sparks at Aces, holy shit, that's not the... Oh, wait a minute, though. Wait a minute.
Oh, okay.
You see this?
Oh, right before.
Fever game lead in here.
Sure.
Oh.
Now, what Pat McAfee did during this entire thing, he took jersey sales. He took ratings for the draft. He took ratings for individual games. As he's showing you right now, the Fever, Caitlin Clark's team, 4 out of the top 5 rated games in the WNBA this season. The only other one was led in by a Fever game, as he's pointing out. What else is he talking about here? Where would jersey sales rank among the NBA? Guess what? Nobody else in this rookie class would matter. Caitlin Clark would be 4th in the NBA right now in terms of jersey sales. When you look at average game attendance, Caitlin Clark fucking dominates. What do you fucking know? Crazy, right? She is the reason all this is happening, despite other people in the WNBA trying to take credit for. Then Pat McAfee went and he said this.
Football. But I would like the media people that continue to say, this rookie class, this rookie class, this rookie class. No. Just call it for what it is. There's one white bitch for the Indiana team who is a superstar. And is it because she stayed in Iowa, put an entire state on her back, took a program from nothing to a multiple-year success story? Is it because she would go on to break the entire points records in the history of the NCAA? Not just the women's record by Kelsey Plum, shout out, but also Pistol Pete Maravich's, the dude's record as well. Is there a chance that people just enjoy watching her play basketball because how electrifying she is, what she did, what she stood for, how she went about going, what she went for? Maybe. But instead, we have to hear people say that we only like her because she's white. And she's the only popular because the rest of the rookie class is doing what they're doing. Well, that's a bunch of bullshit. And we think the WNBA, more specifically, their refs need to stop trying to screw her over at every single turn.
Now, this is Pat McAfee. No one thought he'd ever join ESPN. Since he's joined ESPN, I would say that the show's pretty much remained the same. There's been some controversies and stuff here or there, but he's sitting there and saying what everybody else can see for themselves. The media is out there trying to pretend like Caitlin Clark isn't the reason. You got to give credit to all these WNBA players. No, you fucking don't. The WNBA is a pathetic fucking failure that did not matter, that has never made money in its history. And now Caitlin Clark is here, and all that may have changed. The one single person you can credit for that is fucking Caitlin Clark. That's it. None of this other bullshit. Now, Pat McAfee, like I said, he did end up getting some heat from some people and put this apology out. I shouldn't have used white bitch as a descriptor of Caitlin Clark. No matter the context, even if we're talking about race being a reason for some of the stuff happening, I have too much respect for her and women to put that in the universe. Don't be a fucking pussy. Don't be a white bitch, Pat McAfee. I don't think it's that big of a deal. I think he could have stood by it, but whatever. He did put out that little apology. Everything else I said, still all facts. This does not stop. The attack on Caitlin Clark will not stop because the media hates that she's white. They hate that she's fucking straight. So do all the other WNBA players. They hate that she's getting attention, that she was able to do something that they weren't, which is make their fucking pathetic league relevant. What do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.